Hello guys, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend coming to you with another planty video. And of course this one is plant care propagation. Okay, that's just silly. Anyway, if this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you clicked on the video. Hopefully you will enjoy my antics. If you are a returning subscriber, I know that you guys already love me back, so love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for all of your support and everything. So yeah, let's get into some plant care. I have so much on this desk. I don't know what I'm going to get taken care of today, but I'm going to start with one thing. Well, I'm going to start with this Hoya Sigla lettuce, which I thought I just recently up-potted this guy, but the roots are down in the water reservoir, so I'm going to up-pot her again if I did. And then I wanted to show you all of my Hoyas that I root in water are rooting so fast that I'm having to take them out and put them in something else. Like for instance, this is just a week old. Look at all of those roots. This is a Hoya insularis, and so I rooted both of these. I propagated these last week, rooted them in water, and I use my handy prop drop. It's always in, I think it's in the description. I'll double check and make sure I put it there. But I just put a couple drops of this in the water and it just goes bonkers. So if you're not using this, might want to start, especially if you're propagating plants. So anyway, so much for that commercial. Unsponsored video, by the way. So yeah, so I just got to get a couple things done. And thank you guys so much for your comments about what I talked about, the rant I was on in my last video, but I really felt passionate about that. I really felt, I'm so glad that I got the feedback that I got, because I thought it was me, and if it's me, you know, nicely let me know that I'm wrong or I'm missing something. You know, just be nice, okay? It's okay to disagree, but just be nice. So anywho, but most people agreed with me that this platform is about the plants, and it's about plant care, and it's to separate from all of the business and things that are going on around us and in the world, so it gives us a happy place to go to. And we may be naive, but it's okay if we are. So I'm not going to stay there, but anywho, this Sigla lettuce, see the roots? So probably gonna lose a lot of those. I don't want to, but it's drying out quite a bit, and it is in pond with leca at the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. So what I'm going to do is I have a new pot that's deeper and wider, and I am going to thought I had everything ready, but you know, I have so many things to do today that I have stuff all over the place. I don't know, you know, what's what. So anywho, but yeah, so the goal is to just put a little leca in the bottom there, plug up those holes, and sort of gives it a base. Just something that I do. I don't know about what anybody else is doing. I just know that works for me. Then I'm just going to take this out. Well, that's the goal. And just put it over into the new pot. So we're using the pond that's on the top, and we're going to use all of it as much as we can. But yeah, so I did want to share, because I'm learning. Yeah, I knew that would happen. I'm sharing things these days. I've always shared though, because I'm very transparent. Wear my heart on my sleeve, as they say, and just not a very. Maybe I should be more private, but not necessarily as private as a lot of people that don't share things that are going on in their lives and stuff. I don't mind. I mean, I think the really personal stuff, maybe not, but many of you know that I lost my husband a year and a half ago, and it's been a journey, needless to say. This is my second Christmas without him. The first was horrific. Oh my goodness. Well, last year, period. It was just because it was the first year, and it was a lot of firsts. First birthday, first anniversary, first everything without him. And so it was a struggle. Made it through, apparently. Obviously, we're here. And, sorry, gotta make a little noise there. But yeah, so this Christmas I seem to be, so let's move this so you guys can see. So there she is in her new pot. I think she'll do well. I'll water her because she is extremely dry. I'm going to stop and do that right now. Matter of fact, there's my watering can. So I went ahead and watered her. The water's trickling down through there now. So this is good, and we're going to put her back in her spot here. Since I went ahead and watered her, because otherwise I would forget. So, but yeah. So anyway, that's just wanted to share that I am doing well. I have my days. I miss him like crazy, and so it's not like I'm saying that I'm through the grief journey or I'm all the way done or whatever. I'm just saying that, you know, it is a journey, and just when you think that you're done, you're not done. So I don't profess to be done. I just say, you know, I just like to give you guys updates because a lot of you know and you know, have left comments of concerns and everything. And the holidays are difficult, not just for me, but for a lot of people. And even if it's not loss, some people have depression issues and different things, or depression, not issues. It's not an issue. But yeah, so whatever it may be, just know that this too shall pass and that it does get better. So as long as you're here, it can get better. If you do something and harm yourself in some way, it can't get better because you're no longer here. Anywho, I don't know where that came from, whoever that was for. But yeah, so it's definitely a journey, and but I am well. I wanted you guys to know that I am well. I am having more good days than bad days, and none of the days were bad. The days were just hard. And I'm having more good days than hard days. Let's say that. And but I'm excited for the new year and all that it brings. I love this time of the year. I love the lights. I love the holiday. I love what it means. I love all of those things. And so it's just good to encourage. You never know. The things we talk about, we just never know how it's going to impact somebody else. We don't know what's going on in each other's lives unless we tell it like I'm doing now. But yeah, it just encourages you so much when you know, okay, so I'm not crazy. Other people are dealing with this as well. Those sort of things. It helps. It really does. So, you're not alone. Trust me, somebody else out there is dealing with the same thing, if not the same thing that you're dealing with. So yeah. Okay, I digress. What else did I want to share on this rant that I'm on as I pot up these plants? Okay, well, let's just talk a little bit about the shop and what's going on there. That's a positive transition, isn't it? And the other one wasn't negative. It's just that this is lighter. Okay, there we go, lighter. So yeah, so I've been getting some really positive feedback on the hold on, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with this one. Am I putting it in moss? I think so. But I've been getting some positive feedback from the shop. I've been getting quite a few orders on Etsy, and getting some good reviews. I did have one, but this is the thing. We all know, especially this time of the year with shipping plants and different things, things can happen. So give the yeah, looking for the ones with the holes in it. Give the seller an opportunity to make it right. It's not to say, I had to go pause this TV. I have this Christmas music playing throughout the house, and it was so loud I was having trouble hearing myself. So anywho, what I was saying was, give the seller an opportunity to make it right rather than immediately leaving a bad review. Maybe the seller wasn't aware that your plant arrived damaged or whatever. And I've always done that, so I don't know. I was just shocked when the person just left this terrible review, and I said, you know, like, why not? And I just reached out to them and said, you know, give me an opportunity to make it right. I'll send you another plant. I mean, because things happen. And so, you know, all is well and everything. But I just wanted to say that, just, you know, just because it happens. And so don't be so quick to think the person's not going to make it right, or the person sent you a bad plant, or you know, or whatever. Just give them the opportunity to fix it if it can be fixed. That's all. So, but other than that, all is well. People have been, you know, saying that their plants are thriving and arriving healthy and everything. So, you know what? I am just not organized today, and I've got too much to get done to keep getting up because I didn't bring everything over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, so again, we were able to rectify the situation. At least I hope so. I mean, I did send another plant, and that particular plant that I'm talking about is a pretty hardy plant. So I'm not sure where you know, what happened to it or whatever. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The person paid for a plant, and they should get a nice, healthy plant. Again, things happen, and you know, we should give the person an opportunity to make it right. That's all I'm saying. That's my beef with that. I just feel like I wasn't given the opportunity. I was just given a bad review. And then when I reached out to the person and said, like, you know, why didn't you at least reach out and let me know? And they were like, I didn't think you would believe me. So I was like, okay. I don't know where that came from, but okay, no problem. Well, I don't even care at this point. Let's just make it right. Let's just see what I can do. I'm on the side here just adding moss to this plant because it's so messy, and I'm going to make enough of a mess without just not doing that. So that's all I did. I just put it in the moss. I didn't pack it really tightly. Loosely put that in. That's the first one. So actually this one is available as is. I'm not going to with these plants, because they're already so small. I don't want them to be I don't want to take in, let's see, like with this one it's a little bit more. So yeah, let me see. I thought I said I was going to make 3 plants, but let's just see here. Yeah, like that I think is enough. That's 1, 2, 3 in there. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I think I took pictures of this already, but I might take them again because I started numbering the plants, like so you can decide which one you want. I should have been doing that in the beginning, but you know, I'm just, this is by trial and error, just learning as we go. I'm just, you know, it's just started with the desire to share my plants, and then it just morphed into you know, why not make a little money on what you've already paid for? You already have the inventory, and it just kind of grew from there. And so yeah, yeah, and you guys have just really encouraged me along the way with the shop, you know, the things that you said. It really makes a difference because, you know, you start second guessing yourself and things like that, because it's not that the sales haven't been consistent. It's just, I'm like, is this the right time of the year to start a plant shop? Because then you have to deal with shipping plants in the cold and problems. But I just felt like getting it started now was a good thing, and then just letting it grow from there. So yeah, so we'll see. But I might suspend shipping. It depends. I do offer for an additional fee, I do offer heat packs. So you know, that's something to consider as well. Okay, so yeah, so that was able to give us 3 Insularis. The larger one being this one, smallest one this one, and then the middle. There we go. And so what I'm doing is if they've been rooting in water, I'm now putting them in moss so that I can make room, basically. Okay, so what's next? So the next one is my Perticii black trim, and this, look at there, look at those roots. And I know this has only been a week, only a week. With that prop drop, maybe I should stop using that or slow that down or whatever. But anyway, I love seeing the roots come in like that. I do. I'm just trying to see how many plants I can actually make out of this. This is the other one. It's in water off to my right, your left. And so yeah, everything's rooted up nicely. So I think we're going to end up with 3 plants here as well. All right, well, I got a call, so I took that, and now we're back at it. But yeah, so that's what she's going to look like. And this is the actual plant, guys. That's a nice one. Okay. And then let's see. I'm thinking if I wanted to do 1 or 2, but we'll go with 3 for now. Because I don't know how fast these will sell. And they're growing. They're continuing to grow. Not complaining. So we'll just start like this, and that way we can keep the cost down and still get the plants out, you know. That's what that is so, I just love this plant. I really do. I love the black trim. I love the way she cascades downward. I love everything about this plant. I have a really large one, and then I have a smaller one. Of course, when I bought the, I mentioned in one video recently, when I bought the second plant, I thought I was buying something different, but turns out it's the same, because it's a verticillata, which is the same as this plant. It's just that one, there's no difference. There's just no difference. I don't know where I'm going with that, because it's not. There's no difference. It's the same plant. Perticii is just a synonym for the Perticii, so don't make the same mistake I made. The verticillata is the synonym for the Perticii black. That's it. Yeah. And I don't mind, especially since I like this plant so much, I don't mind having duplicates. But right now, with me, now that I've started the shop, I will mind. Because there's some other Hoyas that I would love to add to my collection. And I will do that next year so that I can grow those out and then add those to the shop. And so we'll do a wish list, Hoya wish list. Video. Just trying to make sure I got that down in there. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Exactly. Okay, so what's next? Oh, yeah, let's just go ahead and get this one out of the way. This is the Hoya Carrii Sweetheart. This is just a classic plant. I love this plant, but I have so many of them. They're slow growers, according to some people, but well, I guess they were slow, but when they finally took off, man, look at those roots on that guy. When they finally took off, they took off. You hear me? I'm looking at 2, and then the variegated one, 3 in this room alone, and then I have another one. I propagated the one in this room. Now, I do have one that I will not propagate, and it's kind of special to me because it was the single leaf guy that they said would not grow, that it was, you know, eventually would die off. Now, I do have another one that has not grown. So apparently it doesn't have a node, and it has not grown into anything, but it hasn't died either, and it's 3 years later. So it's just a single leaf. But look at that. That is so cute. And it's been growing in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet, and it's pushing out 2 new leaves there. So that's what I'm saying. So even though I'm starting out one way, by the time maybe spring gets here and I start really selling, I'm gonna have to go in and redo my order because of how these things are growing. Oh, that wasn't smart. And I poured water all over the place. And this is the other one. This is the top cutting, which has 4 new growth points on it. Yeah, I'm just moving her up because, first of all, I don't even know how she ended up in such a tiny cup. But anyway, we're fixing it today. And so the ones I'm up potting today, I will not put these on the grow heat mat because it'll dry the moss out faster. Come on, right? So yeah, no, I have a place in the shop where I'm just putting these and making sure that they stay moist. So I still have the prop boxes, but I'm probably gonna have to go through there as well and take out stuff because, again, growth. Yeah, look at that. I love that. Let's see. All right, and that's her. Put her there. She's still kind of top heavy. She needs a bamboo stake. I'll find one in a little bit for her. What else can we pot up? The Super Silver is another one that went bonkers, that took off. And that's, so I have some I think that are already in moss. Yeah, those are already in moss. This is the only one that was in water. And did very well. So I'm not even separating. This is one plant. This is another prolific grower. So if you don't have this a part of your collection, you can purchase this one. No, really, it really is. I bought it. It was a tiny thing. I propagated it, and I still have the mother plant is huge. Now, this is the Super Corona, Hoya Corona Super Silver. But I also have the green form and I have the black. The black did not do well in my care. Matter of fact, it's just buying time as far as I'm concerned because I've tried everything. I've treated it even though I didn't see any pests on it. It bloomed like crazy. That's not a problem. It bloomed and rebloomed and all of that. But it's just has all of these markings like it has a pest. But when I look at it and, you know, under the microscope and everything, I don't see anything. So I treated it with the sulfur and it looks worse. It looks worse. So that's just also going in the shop. That's so cute. The way it's cascading like that. Maybe I love cascade. Okay, okay, now the next one, and then we're gonna pause to clean up a little bit because I can put these back, and then I can once I put everything in place, I'll just take pictures at the end and incorporate it into the video. This is the Hoya Ficii, and I don't really do well with this plant, but you never know it looking at those roots. Look at those roots. Exactly. So let me see. Let me just look at the Ficii if this is going to be 1 or 2 plants. I thought I had another one. I thought I did. Okay, well, let's just see what this is. 2 plants, 2 cuttings in here. Let's see. Yeah, so maybe we'll do 2 plants. 2. plants. Yeah, we'll do like that. There we go. Oh, so let me just share this little tidbit. This is kind of cute and funny. So I think I've mentioned this on my channel before, but if I have not, here we go. So I have 5 sisters. Well, there was 7 girls and 1 boy, and we're down, there's 6 of us left. 5 of us left. Okay, there we go. And so yeah, so anyway, every year my sisters and I, we get together and we do Christmas shopping. We set a day and we do this is the first year that we're doing a slumber party and overnight. So they're gonna come over to my house and we're gonna have a slumber party, and then we're gonna get up and go shopping the next day, and we dress alike. You know, we have the same shirts, typically the same shirts, and then we just say black bottoms or something like that. This did not root. So I'm going to put this, let's see how many leaves. Yeah, I'll no wonder it's drying out. It's not in the water. Duh. So we'll try to reroot it and see what happens, but we don't know. But yeah, so we're doing that soon, and it's so much fun. I mean, I just have the best time with those. They are so silly. They are. They'll say the same about me, but we just, you know, we're just good friends, and we just get along really well, and we just have such a good time when we get together and do it, and we go out and eat and everything. So on the Friday night, in the slumber party, we're gonna have wings and just comfort food, and this is the deal. Like, we're all in our 50s or 60s, or yeah, I think the oldest is still in her 60s, but you would think it's a high school slumber party or something, the way we act and the way we carry on, and we kind of joan each other a little bit, and you gotta have some thick skin to be in this family, man, I tell you. So we have a really good time. So we'll be doing that soon, and I'll show you guys some of the pictures when once we do it, and everything. So nice. Those are cute. We're getting things done. We're talking, but we are getting things done. What else did we need? Okay, so this is where we're going to pause the video, and let's see, will that fit? No, it won't fit in there either. And we'll get this little guy planted up. And so, put in some water. Let's see, will it fit there? Okay, so the next one is this my Hoya Sarawak cutting. I didn't put the date down when I did this, but I know it's been a minute, and it's been living in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet. Just has several new growth points, and so what I thought I would do, and has amazing roots. Will not forget those. So yeah, so I'm going to take it apart because I can't remember how many I have. I think it's 3 in here. She's already pushed out 2 new leaves since I propagated this one. So that's a single leaf, which I don't really, that's funny. The single leaf is the one that hasn't, well, it has some new growth points, but it hasn't pushed out anything. But this guy, that's a double. That's beautiful. Look at that. She's available. And guess what else? She just pushed out a new leaf. You see the new leaf, the tiny. So yeah, and a new growth point since she's been in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet. So we're gonna put her in moss because she is ready. I'm running out of moss too, so I do have more, but I'm just saying in this container. Look at those roots. Love it. And I might need my bamboo stick back because she is, I left that runner, and I'm glad I did because that's where the new leaf came out. I think I cut the runner on the other one. And so it just really depends. If I can ship it with this, or if it's a pickup. If it's a pickup, it's better, because then I don't have to worry about trying to figure out how not to break that top piece off. But there are, like, again, 1, 2, 3 new growth points on this guy, and 3 new growth points and a new leaf. So even if I end up cutting, I'm doing this because she's top heavy. She's not gonna stay in this cup if I don't. And somebody made a comment about shipping in sphagnum moss. This, I don't know. I mean, I haven't gotten any feedback that they're not arriving safely, other than that one that I mentioned earlier. So it's just easier to me to ship in moss. Less messy. Then you can put it in whatever medium. You're gonna change it anyway, most of us. So then you can put it in whatever potting mixed soil situation that you want to put it in. But they just ship better in moss, to me. Disclaimer, to me. And so this one, oh, it's a 3-leaf. Oh, you better hurry and get it before I just claim this one for myself. Yeah, right. I know. That sounds good. It's not hard to do. I do have the huge mama plant over to my right there, but this is beautiful. And I sold the other one, so I think it was a 4-leaf. It started a 3-leaf, but then it pushed out a new leaf. This one has 1 new growth point at the top, which is where the new leaf will come from. I love the Sarawak. Oh, so cute. Look at that. I know, right? So that's a 3. And so I'll have a 1, 2, and a 3, because I think, because that one's already pushing out a new leaf, I think I will just put this one as a single leaf. We'll see. And maybe by the time somebody purchases her, she'll have a new leaf, and so she won't be a single leaf. She won't be in the single leaf club. So cute. Oh my goodness. I love that. A beautiful leaf. Okay. So yeah, so it's a 1-leafer. Well, actually, technically, this is a 3-leaf because it already has a new leaf coming in. So technically, it's 2, 3, and 1, and then a single leaf. Cute, so cute. All right, so I don't know. Maybe we'll put them back in the cabinet there. Okay. So the next one is my cute little David Kamengii. This is another prolific grower. I'll keep that little tag because I need to ship it in case it becomes one of the mystery Hoya. I don't know why I didn't just take these leaves off in the first place, because when they're down there like that near the roots and they get wet, they just go away anyway. So there you go. Never even made it in the water. I gotta start double checking that. I did not know. There we go. So there she is. Cute little thing. Okay. And then this guy just needs to go up because she is well rooted. Hoya australis. Well rooted, I'd say. So we just up potted her basically in the moss. So cute. Pushing out several new leaves here. Just a beautiful plant. I have the mama plant. I have the sister plant. I have the brother plant. No, this thing has just, it was one of the first Hoyas I ever got, and it was in my video, a recent, well, not a recent video, but it was in one of my videos, and how this guy took off and how I just didn't even, like, it's all over the place. Cuttings and everything. I've given some away. Yeah. Well, okay guys, well this concludes this video for today. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. Really, comment below. And I'll see you in the next one. But check me out on Instagram. Check me out on YouTube. Check me out at my Etsy shop. Just check me out. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.